dropping, dog? That off work pie. I need that off work pie, cuz. I need that off work pie when it's dropping, cuz.
Nigga, Jordan dunked on
cover dog. The Dikembe Mutombo.
55. No.
Don't you know?
Say episode 255,
what
dog.
time is it? Hey, I'm very upset with you guys. You started the pod last week.
No, time out. Can I intro the pod?
You guys started the pod and we're late this week. You started the pod without me last week, and then we come late this week. What's going on, Jarvis? What do you have? What are you doing?
This is episode 55 of the Off Work Podcast.
9:50. You guys lied to me. I've been bamboozled. Drew gave you guys away. You lied to me. You guys lied to me.
Talking about Drew, turn on this again. Your barber took you back a little bit, boy.
What?
Yeah, he took you back, dog. He did.
I don't think so.
He did, dog. He took you back. Your joke ain't mine, dog.
No, you can't. No, you can't. You can't mess with Jarvis, dog. Because Jarvis always gotta point out something about somebody's hairline, dog.
Bruh, y'all know I don't care about haircuts.
So, talking about, do y'all think Virginia barbers can cut if we keep it a bean right now?
To me, my barber's great. I don't know about y'all barbers. My barber's great. Shout out to Sean.
Yeah, what barbershop you go to, dog?
When I had a hairline, my barber was crisp with it.
For me?
Yeah.
Artist barbershop.
Jorel, do you miss getting fresh haircuts?
Nah, I like rocking the baldy now. I just need the
That
salt.
boy save money.
I need the salt and pepper. I need the salt and pepper beard now.
Don't gotta pay for a haircut? That's love.
Yeah.
Hey, my haircuts are $35.
Damn.
Out here.
And that's how I beat. Y'all got the beard, the fade.
Yeah, 35.
Yeah, all of that. Yeah, all of that.
Plus tips. So
Pause.
Hey, I was at the barbershop, dog. My barber.
No. You're not gonna scroll past that. And I was at the barbershop.
No, talk about dog. I was at the barbershop, bro. And like, my barber, like, dog, that shit was mad crisp. I was like, yo, son, I'm gonna hook you up with a crazy tip this time. I'll hook you up with the crazy tip.
He doesn't quit. He doesn't learn.
He's like, yo, my man, I'm good on that, my man. I was like, oh, my bad, dog. I ain't mean it. My bad. Wild times, dog. Wild times.
Jarvis,
what y'all been up to, man?
No, Jarvis, you're not going to get around what I was talking about. You guys lied to me, and it hurt my feelings today.
That's good, dog. That's the only way you're going to get on time, dog.
No, don't do that again. Don't do that again.
Were you on time?
I was on time.
That's all that matters.
The fact is, you
still were early. I was early. This is the thing. I was very early,
and you're still the last one to get in.
Yeah, that is true.
That's a fact.
So I don't. So
y'all send me the info. It's not my fault.
Dude, I email you the info with everyone else. You're included in the email.
I did see that today. Today was my first time seeing that, though.
Do you even know how to check your email, Brando?
Damn.
Nigga don't know.
Oh, speaking of that, Brando, you said you wanted to bring something up on the pod, huh? You really want to bring something up on the pod, huh?
Brando's nasty, dog. Brando's a nasty creep, dog. You nasty.
You said you wanted to bring something up on the pod, huh?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay. All right.
We're gonna talk about the message you sent us in the group chat.
What message? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you're a creep, dude. Just
Oh, I'm
understand
not.
that.
I guarantee you. I'm not.
Ladies and gentlemen that are listening to this podcast, Brandon's a cautionary tale. Whenever you send a message, check who you sending the message to before pressing send, please. Yeah. Please.
But listen, man. Let me.
You can't even say nothing. Like, just.
It's like I have a lot to say. What y'all don't know, whatever you think it is, the truth is worse than what you think. So I kind of got to let you guys go with whatever you think, because I can't tell you the truth. I just got to let you guys ride with it, because I can't say anything. You guys are right. But I will say this. There was a lot of confusion because of the BP. The group chat name is BP, and I was trying to send a message to myself. So I said, you see what I'm saying?
Hold on. You were trying to text yourself?
Yes. What? What's so funny about that? What's so funny?
Brandon, you acting like you about 85 years old, dog. How do
you guys don't get it. It's too hard to explain, man. It's not
that hard to explain. We get it. We just don't understand your process.
I thought you trying to send it to a joint.
No. I wasn't trying to do anything.
It was a party
You
tape.
were trying to send it to yourself, Brando. Stop lying.
Why are you trying to send a party tape?
No, listen. Something was sent to me, and I was trying to transport it to my other phone.
Hey.
My other phone says Brando Powell.
But time out. Why are you sending a party tape to yourself?
Because I was clearing out one phone to make way for a new phone. So I was clearing out one of my phones.
So you trying to keep all your party tapes?
Yeah.
I ain't mad at it, then. You know they have apps for that though, right? You know that, right?
You think I what?
Brando, it's called the cloud. Brando, it's called the cloud, my brother. I don't know if you're aware of it, but
Brando, you're sick.
I didn't do anything. No, I blame. Listen, y'all named the group. The name of the group chat is what fucked it all up.
I didn't name that shit that. I don't know who.
Because,
but listen, this is Brando. So talking about you have your phone number.
No, that's not what happened.
Phone say it's Brando.
No, see, look right here. Like, let me show you. When you go, like, say you have recent people that you were texting, it gives you the options to send whatever you're sending right to them. You know what I'm saying? In that little circle, have their initial.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So in the initial, I was.
All right, my brother, you sweating over there, dog. It's okay. Dog.
No. I swear to God, the AC's broke. I swear to God. True story. The AC's really broke.
This dude's sweating like a motherfucker over there.
No, the AC's broke. See, I don't like this because y'all see, I don't like this.
They gonna understand something crazy right now. Boy.
Oh my God. So
the list is on there, and then I saw BG, so that means that's my name.
This is why I don't want to explain because it comes out like what you're saying, and I don't like that because it's too hard to explain. It's going to sound crazy to you.
Brando got his damn jersey open like he on the Sandlot. Brando the Jet. Shut the fuck up.
I hate you guys. I'm very upset the way this pod started. This is not the way. I had a lot of important things to get to, and you guys got me very flustered. And you don't have me. It's really, I swear to God, though, real shit. This is a flu game for me. I'm really potting with no AC. It's really hot. The AC's broken.
I hope you won't talk that so damn much this time. We can get out of here early.
I have a lot to say to that. There's a lot on the docket. I do have a lot.
Hey, first and foremost, shout out to Val, dog. Shout out to Val, man.
Why you want to shout her out?
I want to shout her out because
what do you mean? She said it made her day, Brando.
Yeah, she took the clip like a champ, bro. She reposted it and everything, and she said you made her day. So
why would she? Yeah, like I assaulted her. Why would she? But that should make her happy.
What's the next move?
It's between me and Valerie. We're not gonna make an ongoing thing with this. We're not gonna make an ongoing thing with this. I said what I had to say, and everything else will be,
everything.
So you just play. You played to deceive, basically.
I'm not gonna speak on this topic no more on air.
Well, good. This is a perfect segue because I'm not sure if y'all had saw about what Steve Harvey had said. He had some controversial statements, I guess, that got brought up from a previous interview that he had done. And I'm paraphrasing, but he said that men and women cannot be friends. And it's due to the fact that they have platonic relationships, meaning that when a woman has a significant other and they break up, they feel like the man is always going to be waiting there in the wings to try to have some type of sexual intimacy or relationship with that woman.
First of all,
what?
I never trusted Steve Harvey. First of all, the complexion he was.
Wait. What did Steve Harvey say?
No, time out. The complexion Steve Harvey was on the Steve Harvey show is not his real. I saw him at the mall. He was dark skinned. Number one, I'm like, that's not what you look on Steve Harvey show. Number two, fake hair.
How you know he didn't have a tan, Jarvis? That's unfair.
What are you talking about?
Number two, he had fake hair all this time. Number three, like my mom.
He had fake hair.
They had a fake hair.
And time out.
Hair.
Number
he
three,
had fake hair.
Yes.
On the Steve Harvey show, it was fake.
Really?
His shape up was lasered in. His shape up was permanent. He didn't have fake hair. He had a permanent shape up.
And number three, like Steve Harvey, he used to be in a relationship with my mom, one of my mom's friends. And like she would drive him around, dog, from city to city.
So you mean to tell me you just gonna air your mom's friend out like that? You ain't shit, Jarvis.
I think they were married though. But anyway, this is back in the day.
To Margie Harvey?
This is back in the day, dog. So my mom,
he was homeless.
My mom's friend,
hey,
my mom's friend.
Jarvis, dirty.
I call my mama right now. Hold on.
No. Don't call it. I believe you.
She would drive him around, dog. He had no money, no job, nowhere to live. She would drive him around city to city to get his comedy thing off. And then once he got on, he was like, I'm good. Fuck out of here.
Did he pay her?
All these women taking Steve Harvey's advice like he's a snake. So I don't trust him.
Oh, I know. Don't say it.
But that's besides the point. I want to know y'all thoughts on, do y'all believe that men and women can be friends without having some type of sexual relationship?
Yeah, what do you mean? Yes.
Yes.
Who said? Steve said they couldn't?
So basically, that's what he was alluding to. He was alluding to saying that men and women cannot be friends because it's always going to end up about sex at the end of the day.
That's not
Steve Harvey said that?
Yeah.
Well, that's big cap. Steve Harvey, what are you talking about, Steve? You don't know what you're talking about. So that means Steve Harvey, that means Margie Harvey, any lady that interacts with Steve or is friends with Steve, you can't trust because according to him, you can't have platonic friendships. So you can't trust Steve Harvey.
So let me ask you this, Brando, because I'm not going to ask Jarvis and Drew because they're married. But have you ever tried to knock down one of your female friends that was just a friend?
You can ask me that question. Why can't you ask me that question?
You don't want to get you in trouble, I guess.
I don't get in trouble. What you talking about right here, man? I'm a grown ass man, dog.
I don't want no smoke. Hey, I don't want
no Jarvis. So I'm talking about Jarvis.
Question.
What I'm talking about.
Brandon, don't beat your chest too hard. I'm that lead dog. Go ahead, Brando. Have you?
No, I did what?
Have you ever tried to knock down one of your female friends that you've seen as just a friend?
No, I really haven't. So I put them in that category. They're in that category forever. I don't. You don't listen, man. Listen.
Or what about the opposite? Has a woman ever tried to do that to you that she's just seen as you when she?
Yes.
Not me. It hasn't happened to me.
Yes.
Not me. That's never happened to me. It never happened to me. No, I'm being completely honest with you guys. It's easy for me because listen, man. Listen, you need friends. My friends are my family. My close friends are my family. So once I consider somebody like really my friend, there's basically my family. So I know. And not only that, when you're a girl getter, you don't have to have every single girl. It's okay. It's not supposed to pass. You don't have to have every single thing. And
Brando, you left out one thing though.
What?
Women find you attractive when you surround yourself with other women.
Well, that's even better. That's even better.
And your women friends can invite women to you. They're introduce you to their friends.
That's a fact. Fact.
Oh, I know.
Y'all boys pod tonight. Y'all boys ready to pod tonight.
What happened?
And if I'm being real, women make for better friends generally than guys do because you get
100% way better.
Yes, really vulnerable around them. Open
I don't know. That I don't know.
I agree 100%.
The only reason why I don't agree to that point is because I feel like sometimes women can be a little catty, and they can like kind of if you tell them something that's personal that's going on with you, say that y'all friendship starts to go left or whatever like that, they may be speaking on some of your personal things. Whereas it's less reluctant for a man to do that.
I don't agree with that, dog. Like
I don't agree neither. You got to pick better female friends.
My female friends,
my female friends wouldn't do it. They wouldn't do it to the Brando. They wouldn't.
Also, I never had a situation happen to me with my female friends.
Me neither. Jorel, surround yourself with better.
When it comes to like arguments and disagreements, it's way better with your male friends. Like she'll be washed out by the end of the day.
You know why? If I argue with y'all, I'm not gonna tell none of our personal shit. I'm just gonna be like, all right, it is what it is. Like I chalk it up. Like,
yeah, man, move on.
But also, we gotta think about it like this. Y'all are my boys, but how many deep level conversations do we have? If we keep it to being, if we keep really keeping it being,
you mean we have a lot?
Well, what does it mean if you like? What are you basing it off of?
A lot of our conversations is on a regular basis is surface level. There's some deep conversations in between here and there. But a lot of men conversations are surface level.
I mean, that's fine. That's fine, Jarvis. We don't got to be deep every second. But like you said, we have them here and there. How often do we need them?
But I just think, Jarvis, that's more so speaking to the fact that men don't feel comfortable speaking to other men about, personal things.
I disagree with that too.
No. I'm not saying. I'm saying for the majority of men, Brando.
I know what you're saying. That's the perception.
Like Brando, like for you, for instance, I give you your kudos because you're the type of person who's very secure with themselves. Like, not a lot of men will be willing to go out and have transparent conversations about things that are bothering them or things
That's
that, you know what I'm saying, that hurt them or things like that. Like, not every man is capable of doing that.
Yeah, so let's say, for instance, if Jorel hurts my feelings in the conversation, I'm not going to straight up tell him, like, dude, you hurt my feelings.
I don't
It
think
should be that
Jorel
way.
see, I don't think Jorel's capable of hurting my feelings. You guys can't hurt my feelings. Now, but not saying you can't upset me or make me angry. I'm not saying that. I'm not even saying it's not even a lack of care. It's just that I feel that if something's solid with somebody, you locked in. So it's just words at the end of the day. Is people say things sometimes, but if your actions,
but some of the times if you have female friends, some of the times those words they're gonna take those words to heart. Whereas
I don't say anything mean to my female friends. I just never came across this. I don't yell at them and I don't argue.
I mean, a lot of it has to do with actions too. I had a female friend who we were like best friends, and some of my actions hurt her that I wasn't aware of. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah. I've been through
it was like I didn't know, and then she kind of aired it out like, I don't like how you did this. I don't like how you went about that. And I'm like, oh, okay, now I see where you're coming from. So, I mean, but to Jorel, I've been knowing Jorel for 20 years. I can count on maybe 2 times we've gotten into an argument, like really got upset with each other, and it was resolved within. It didn't last more than 24 hours.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. When you already, and that's it's more so like when somebody your friend is almost just like somebody your brother is like, or your mother or your father is just like that's what they are, and you operate as such. Like, you know, some people just not going nowhere in your life.
So how do you feel about the Joe Budden podcast?
I think it was.
Whose side are you on?
You want to be honest?
Park.
Yeah.
No,
He's on
nah,
Maul.
Parks is neutral. Parks neutral.
You on Maul's side?
Nah.
You on Joe's side?
For the most part, yeah.
I am.
For the most part, yeah.
I think that's the consensus. I think a lot of people are on Joe's side.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
To let our listeners know what we're talking about.
I'm on Joe's side for real, low key. I'm on Joe's side.
I'm out.
If I had to choose, I'm picking Joe right now.
To let our listeners know what we're talking about. To be fair, we're assuming everyone knows this. So the Joe Budden Podcast is one of the most popular podcasts out there right now in the Black culture. So
in all of podcasting.
Yeah.
And,
so,
wait, whoa! Before we go, so are we? We're 173 ranked in the world. Don't you forget it. Dude, you got the email. 173 in the world. All 4 podcasts. 173 in the world. Let's talk about it.
173. Let's get it.
173. Let's talk about it. 173 in the world, Craig. We're number 173.
Not the city, not the state, not the United States. The world.
We'll keep climbing.
You gotta know how many podcasts exist?
A lot.
You know how many? We're not 173 out of 200. We're 173 out of millions. So, moving on. That's all I want to say about that.
Yeah, so basically, Joe Budden and his co-host got into a disagreement where people were feeling disrespected. Joe Budden tells his co-host to not pod for the next pod, not show up. And so his other co-host, Maul, was like, why did you tell him not to show up? And basically, Joe Budden told Maul, it's none of your business. And this has been a podcast that's all been building for like the last, 6 years?
Yeah. 6, 7 years, yeah.
So, I mean, honestly, like listening to the podcast, bro, like, to me, I felt like Maul was being a kitty man. But
oh, my pride, all my morals, all my respect. Man,
I don't care about the money.
The camera. Man, shut get out of here.
And the reason why they came back is Ice and Ish was killing it, dog. So they knew it was a hot seat.
Hey, whoa. I do feel more all on one spot. Y'all try to do that to me. I didn't
We didn't try to place you in anyway, dog. Knock it off.
Yeah, y'all started without me. That's how it starts. That's how it starts. That's a baby step 2 in.
Brando, we keep it a bean.
Next thing you know, y'all got Rodney replacing me or some shit.
See?
Listen, next thing you know is probably what's going to happen. Don't do that again. You got to start without me.
You're a hypocrite, dog, because you replaced someone else. We keep it in the bean. We had someone else in store locked in for the 4th spot, and you took that person's spot, dog. To be fair.
Well, they weren't there yet. There's a difference. See,
They were there.
They didn't build up the time. They haven't built up the time and equity. They don't have the Brett Favre streak that I got. So that's fine. And then they maybe thought they was about to get it. But I built up the Brett Favre streak. I'm the Iron Man around
We
here.
should be champion Brett Favre this week, dog. This is not the week to champion.
Yeah, fuck you, Brett Favre. That's right. I'm sick of you, Brett Favre.
But no. Hold on.
Wrangler wearing, gun swinging, hillbilly, fucking cottage cheese eating motherfucker. You're a great QB and I love you. Don't get me wrong, I love you. I love your youth and exuberance on the football field. No, they need to do better than Aaron Rodgers. We wouldn't get into all of that. Like,
Youthful exuberance. I ain't mad at that, dog.
No, but for real, I have to be on Maul and Rory's side. For me, okay, one, Joey should not. The pot. Let's keep it real. The pot is Maul's business. Joey doesn't have the right to say it's none of his business. For me, I related everything to our pod.
Can I stop you real quick, Drew? I think that he was saying that it's none of his business in regards to for Joe to tell another employee to take some time off.
It is though.
Okay.
I related it to our pod.
It's not relatable, dog.
It is. To me, it is.
Joe Budden is the owner of that podcast. He runs the day-to-day business side of it.
It's equal equity here.
But he has co-hosts.
But it's equal equity here.
Yeah, no one's the owner of this podcast. We're all in this together.
Right. And just like Maul said.
Jarvis, you're the owner of this podcast.
Just like Maul said, fuck the contract. Just like Maul said, fuck the contract.
Jarvis is the owner of the podcast.
Look.
He is. He's the godfather. Jarvis, take your role. No, Jarvis, you need to know. No, Jarvis, you be that. We need you to be that, Jarvis. You're the owner. You're the leader. You're the host. You need that. You're the pod father. You run this. You run this. You make the ship go, and you continue to do that. Jarvis is that, and every team has to have it. And that's what Joe. Go ahead.
I'm saying, Maul said, "Fuck the contract," and I'm with them. At the end of the day, they're all boys. Yeah. So for him, it doesn't matter what the contract says. For Joey, just to say, "Yo, you take," and not talk to the rest of the pod about it, I feel like he shouldn't have done that.
Okay,
I feel like it should have been a sit down, be like, "Yo, what do y'all think about this? We need to come together." It's a team.
So
what is the opinion on Maul saying they should have sat out and waited? They shouldn't have potted without them.
From Maul's point of view, it wouldn't have taken 6 weeks if they all would have got down to it, sat down. It might have taken a week or two.
But Joe called him. That's what Joe was trying to explain. I called him.
But then Maul showed up
on the day to pod. That's not the time to have a conversation. The day to pod.
It's not.
Then he walked off.
That's not the time to have a conversation. So Drew, if I call you on a Friday, right? We've been having issues last Thursday. I call you that Friday of that week, and I say, bro, we need to talk. And you're like, all right, I'm gonna pull up on you. You don't pull up, right? Then Saturday comes. I call you again. Hey, bro, like, you coming through? You say you coming through, and you don't come. Sunday, I'm gonna leave it alone because obviously you don't want to have a conversation with me. Monday, we don't talk. Tuesday, you pull up to work. I don't want to have a conversation with you at work because I tried to have the conversation with you the previous week to resolve the issue.
Bruh, let's keep it real. They be at Parks' house all day. They can easily talk.
Drew, I understand that, but I'm saying
that
there's principle. There's principle between that. If I call you and I'm expecting to have a conversation with you,
bro, Joey's in the wrong, man. It doesn't matter.
Listen, man.
Joey has no right to say this pod is none of your business. He has no, and I don't think he has a right to say one person is taking. You have to leave without talking to the rest of them. That's just my opinion. I feel like he's wrong for that.
Okay, so this is what I gotta say about all of it. Drew, let's say he's wrong. Joe Budden was wrong for telling Rory to stay home, and he's wrong for telling Maul, this pod is not your business. But what did Hov say to Joe Budden?
So what?
So the fuck what?
Hov and just like they said on the pod, Hov and Joe aren't friends.
Okay. And let me reiterate it.
It doesn't matter.
So what? There is a goal in place. We have millions on the line. We have dreams. We have aspirations. And we're gonna let some petty little my feelings. You shouldn't tell me it wasn't it wasn't my business. So I'm not gonna show up today. Get the fuck out of here, man.
I just think, Drew. I just think that you're undervaluing a little bit because of the fact that yes, you're right. They are friends, and those issues should have been resolved. but bro, they are a multi-million-dollar corporation, bro. Like them not potting has a ripple effect. Has a ripple effect on the people that you don't see. You feel what I'm saying?
That's the only part that I feel like Ball.
I think they weak for being so emotional about this. To be completely honest, man. I mean, I really do, man. Like
I don't, because I think it's good transparency, and I think it's healthy to see friends discuss disagreements openly and be honest with their viewers. I don't have a problem
with them expressing their feelings, and like you said about me, I commend it. I like people, you know, tell the truth. It's don't need to hide nothing. Who cares? To tell the truth. I'm just saying, with me learning the truth, which they gave me, I think it's a little weak. I think they're all a little weak, in my opinion. I just think like everybody's been a little pride, ego, and sensitivity. I think it's a mixture of both. I think it's a mixture of being male bravado and acting feminine. It's both of it. It's all a mixture. Like
I think that he was.
Oh, please.
I think he was okay to do that because that can lead to bigger things down the line. If you're saying deposit on my business now, okay, what about when it's time to get a new deal? What about when is it my business?
He still came back though. That's the thing. So like my thing is this.
Course. I mean, yeah.
My thing is this.
Spot. This was like,
no, he wasn't.
Here's my thing, bro.
Like I said,
Moss come off as corny. Like, yo, I don't care about the money. It's about this. It's about friendships. I have friends that are broke. It's not about the money. It's not about this, that, and third.
I feel him on that. I know. I feel him on that. I feel him on that. I honestly do, because I feel that way too.
I understand. Like you want to feel valued and respected, but at the end of the day, you can't just leave your job and go AWOL.
Right. And I hate the notion where people say it ain't about the money, bruh. Like sometimes, and a lot of times, to be the case, it is about the money, bro. Like, yes, it may not.
That's why they came back.
Right. It may not be personally about the money, but it's about the money. That's how you make a living.
I don't think the money really wasn't involved.
I honestly think that's why they came back, bro. Like
they have a contract.
You can still hear the tension and see the tension.
Man, listen. I'll say this, man. Fuck them niggas, man. We number 173 in the country. I mean, in the world too. But we're not gonna keep talking about these motherfucking podcasts. We got our own podcast.
Talk about though, because it's something to be talked about because we're in the podcast genre and they're one of the biggest podcasts.
And truth be told, they inspired us.
Yeah.
So. I do admit that is very true. But still, true and behold, they are still.
Brando, I think you would be pissed off if we did something. And we were like, dog, it's none of your business, dog. Just we got this.
I mean, we had situations.
I would be more pissed off of what you did more than what you said. That's my point.
It's the same thing.
No, it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing.
We've had issues on this podcast where things went down and people's, myself included, and feelings have been hurt, and it's like, okay.
People get angry, and people get riled up a little bit. But guess what? We showed up. Period. We show up every time.
I missed the pod. I missed the pod.
I was like, Jorel got pissed off. He didn't pod one time.
I did.
Oh, he did?
That was like in
the why did nobody tell me? See, y'all keep me
episode 3.
I wasn't there for that. See,
it was in the very beginning, but yeah. I'm not ashamed of it.
Wait. What happened?
It was some disagreements between Jarvis and I. As boys, and
Drew too. No, Drew was in there too, dog. You got pissed off with me and Drew.
It was mainly between you and I. It didn't really involve Drew. But I forgot what it was, to be honest with you.
So wait a minute, Jorel. You're a big hypocrite. You just came in mall a second ago.
No. Hold on, because I wasn't mad at the fact that Jarvis and Drew continued. I came back the following week ready to pod like a professional. Sometimes you
missed 1 week though, right? You missed that 1 week.
That's it. I just missed.
So and that's why I'm Brett Favre, Jarvis. You see why? That's why I'm Brett Favre. That's why I'm Brett Favre.
Me knowing Jorel, if he would have showed up, wouldn't have been a good episode anyway. If he's upset with me,
he would have been angry. And that's what Joe was saying about Rory and them.
Yeah,
and that's why Joe gave him the break. Like, hey,
at my point, that's why I felt like it was good. It was a good move. But
and Rory agreed. But it's Marlowe's sensitive ass. Oh, if you can do this to him, you might do this to me.
And to be honest with you, like
my morals are big. Man, get the fuck out of here, Maul. Hey, listen, Maul. I like you. Sometimes I agree with you. Sometimes I don't. Sports takes are horrible. That's one thing's first. This is the first things first. The sports takes are horrible. And I don't care how good of a season that Julius Randle is having. It's not Zion. They're not on the same stratosphere. Stop it. The Knicks are cool this year. It's a good story. But stop getting ahead of yourself. And another thing, Maul, show up to work. Who cares if Joe said that to you? Joe apologized. He shouldn't have said it. So what? Show up in pod. You show up in pod.
And to be real with you, Maul's the most boring person on the pod now. He's not interested in me anymore.
Yeah.
Like I'm too cool for this. Like,
listen. I'm not gonna let you throw all the shade on him now.
Parks and Maul are the same level to me now, dog. Parks and Maul are the same level to me, bro.
I think it's because Maul doesn't really have transparency, and Maul is the type of person who just thinks.
Maul has transparency.
I think Maul thinks he's too cool, dog. I think Maul he's too cool, dog. You can't.
That doesn't interest me as a personality. When Ice came in there and Ice had these hot takes, that's really how he feels. And then,
but what I'm saying
can tell
is,
Joe Budden respects Ish. Like that's his OG. Like it brought a new element to me, bro.
Yeah, it did. No, I liked it too. I'm not gonna lie, I liked it too. But I will say this: I don't think Maul is trying to be too cool. It comes off that way. Do not get me wrong. But I really think he really does think like that. This is how he thinks.
But let me ask y'all a question: what do y'all think is the future for the Joe Budden podcast? Do y'all think the tension
is going to continue?
Over?
You think it's over? Think the chemistry's over? I mean,
no, man. Jarvis. This is the first episode.
For me, it's over, dog.
Jarvis is the end of the world.
But see, Jarvis, when I said that to you, and I was like, bruh, it's boring because all they do is ramble, and it's like the content isn't that good. When I said that to you, you were like, bro, you're ODing. And like now you're on board.
You know what you're going to get, dog. You know
that's what I'm saying.
You know what you're going to get. Like, it's Joe Budden carrying it. It's Joe Budden's personality and energy carrying it, and it's Rory.
I like Rory though. I will say that I do like Rory.
It's Rory. Rory. Having his.
I like everyone. I like them all. I like Joe. I like Ice. I like Ish. I like Maul. I like Rory.
But Brando, you do have to admit that it was better with Ice and Ish. I actually tuned back in to watch Ice and Ish on, and that shit was better.
I like Ice and Ish.
It was something new, man. It was something new.
I've been
and especially that Kevin Samuels interview. Boy, did I enjoy that. I enjoyed it.
I
enjoyed that, Brando. I enjoyed it.
Sick of y'all, man. Dude, I swear so nobody remembers. Oh, please. I hate. Oh, my God. You guys are full of shit.
He wasn't right about everything, though, Brando.
About which part?
A lot of stuff, as far as, when the pandemic hit, women were panicking in grocery stores. That was everyone panicking, dog. That was that's not a gender specific thing. That was applicable to
everyone. I didn't like when he was like women.
Nobody cares about that point.
When Ice made the comment that women get it out the mud, and then Kevin Samuels was like, "How? How they get it out the mud?" I'm like, bro, just the same way that men do. They have to go out and work, bro. Like Kevin Samuels, let's not OD. Let's not get carried away.
I agree with everything he said. And I'm tired of people coming at.
I mean, he did have some really good.
I agree with everything he said. All of it.
So you think women? Because that was a bigger point. He was like, yeah, because
I was getting slammed in the DMs.
They act like they don't need men, but at this point in time, they need.
They do. Look at them, man. Look out! Oh, they need men. They do.
I don't think women need men. If I'm being real with you, I don't think they need.
I think men need women and women need men.
No, women do not need men to survive. Or no, they do, because who gonna build the house in some shape or form? A man.
The one gonna cut your grass, Brando. So I mean, we got
that's
that.
His point. That was his point. Off of that. But off of that, that was his point though. But I'm not talking about that. What I'm saying is, they do need it, man. Why you think they all want one? They all talk about wanting one.
But men need women too. It's reciprocal.
I don't know if I necessarily agree with that standpoint.
No. Men want women too. Yes. Most men, yes. A lot
of stuff he's saying was applicable to men and women. That's my point.
Okay, no, he never. No, you don't listen to what he said. Kevin Samuels said this. He said men are ready for marriage. He said men are ready by 25.
Not all men are ready for marriage. No. You're the prime example of that.
No, I'm not the prime example. No, you can't.
And you say you're not ready to be married.
Brando, you just said that you're not ready to be married. So you said men are ready for marriage. So that's a fallacy.
You talking about me. I'm not normal. I'm not the norm.
I'm not normal.
All three of y'all are married at the end of the day.
Previously.
So that's, you see what I'm saying though? Do y'all get my point? Do you get my point?
No, the point is wrong.
How do people do?
I'll be real. Time out. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna keep it all the way funky and transparent on this podcast. I was previously married at, how was I, 25?
That's the age I said.
I wasn't ready, bro.
But my point is, you were. It just didn't work. So now you said that.
I'm telling you right now, my maturity level, I wasn't.
Brando, my first marriage.
We're not basing it off of us.
22.
But you were willing.
I wasn't ready to be married.
Were you willing? The point is, you were willing to do it. You were willing to get married.
That mean you're ready. You can be willing to do.
But
you were willing.
All right. The point was he was saying that. Not ready at all from financially stable or ready to be the best. They're saying that they have the desire to get married. It was his point that he was making.
Desire.
Obviously, you wouldn't have got married if you didn't have the desire.
I mean, desire is a lot different from being ready.
Okay, so all right, so
I got a desire to be. I got a desire to
replace the word ready with desire. Fine. I hate when you guys do that, man. I hate when you guys do that. Take the one little word.
It's two different things.
Then I lose all focus on the point.
It's more than semantics, Brando. You're a rapper. Words are important. You can't say
okay, that's why. I found the right word.
Hold on, let me talk. I'll let you talk. You can't say ready and then substitute it like no desire. Oh no, it's just semantics. No, those
I expect you to know what I'm talking about.
But I need you to communicate that. You can't say ready and desire and act like it's the same thing. They're two separate things, dude. Two separate things.
Not ready. Well, if I say I'm ready to go and I need to go, the words.
No, desire.
Desire and ready are still synonymous.
Ready is
not synonymous, Brando. They're not synonymous.
They kind of are.
No, I got a desire.
I believe they are.
I got a desire to run a Fortune 500 company right now. Doesn't mean I'm mentally ready to do that. Prepared to do that. Prepared for everything that it entails. The desire and being ready are two different things.
Are you ready to go for it, though? Are you ready? Do you want to? You don't want to do it?
I want you. You can want to and not be ready.
Okay, but do people use ready and want to as the same words? I'm ready to go. Even if you're sitting somewhere too long, I'm ready to go. I've been broke too long. I'm ready to go start the company.
People say a lot of stuff. Don't mean they're ready.
All right, okay, I'm just saying whatever. It's sauce and mantis. You know what I mean? God damn it,
what do you
Jarvis.
mean? Tell me what you mean.
I mean that you did it. The fact is, all three of y'all did it. That's my point. So 3 out of 4 men on this show have done it. So, and how do people usually do statistics? 2 out of 4, 3 out of 4, 1 out of 4. So here's us 4, and 3 of y'all got married. That's my point. So black men are ready and are willing and want to. That's my point. Now women are not because they want to be strong. They want to be independent.
We can't make that statement when women were the ones that married us.
Huh?
We didn't marry dudes.
Okay.
We're heterosexual men. We married women, so obviously women were ready to make that jump with us.
Touche. Jarvis does have a point.
That's a very good point.
Or was like, like we proposed and we got denied. Like all of y'all are ready, but the women y'all proposed.
But the point he's trying to make in that is that yes, you guys, there's more men than women in the world. So yes, you guys did it. But there's a lot of women that aren't getting those rings that you put on those ladies' fingers, is the point he's making. So a lot of these women saying, no, men aren't ready for marriage. No, men just aren't ready to marry them. That's the point.
So do you think see, my thing is this, dog. And my thing is this. Like when listed a podcast, I feel like he's beating down the black woman. Did y'all think did you get that from that? Because he's speaking of black women, right?
That. No, I don't, because I watch all of it, so I don't get that.
Yeah, so that's what a lot of women were coming into my comments saying. They were saying he was sexist as fuck.
Because they don't watch the
show.
So
my question to you is this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think I don't know if we want to go here tonight. But do you think women of today, the women of our culture that, you know, we
black women, let's just go ahead and call it
black women. Do you think black women are made how they were for our mother's generation, our grandmother's generation?
No, and neither are black men. No, neither one of us are. And that's what I be trying to say about the show. He doesn't pick on black women. It's just that black women call the show the most and give him the most pushback. Men don't call the show that much, and when men call the show, they listen because most of the time men know where they stand. It's not just black women, all women in general that think, you know, they think Everybody, all girls think they're the prize. Let's just be real. They do. And men, more than likely, if they be real with themselves and we're real with each other, listen to many of your friends, we say where we stand and we say, you know what I mean?
But I think that's also to your point, Brando, is that society has changed. This is not the 50s and 60s where
exactly, yeah, it's all changed.
Exactly.
Men aren't the same.
One person
aren't the same.
is going to provide for the family, bro. Like this
exactly.
is not that type of
and the reason I said that, Jorel,
I want to hear Drew's. What's your opinion, Drew? You haven't said anything yet. What's your opinion?
I mean, I feel like it's tough. I feel like, yes, a lot of women do get mad that we're calling the show and they get mad at his takes. But most of the time, he's just being honest and he's just delivering them truth and they just don't want to hear the truth or they want to combat it. Like I'm talking about when it comes, like he's giving them like, what's your rating to most men? Like the women that are calling the show, they're just not being honest with themselves.
So let's have an honest moment, dog. Everyone, give your rating right now. Give your rating.
What my rating?
What you think you are? What's your rating, dog?
I don't know.
I'm gonna smooth 7.5, dog.
I've never rated
real. I'll be real. I think I'm a 7.5 on a good day. On a regular day, 7. But on a good day, you know what I'm saying? If I get my fashion right, get my
if
hair
we use
cut,
Kevin Samuels, though, you can't do a 7.
Yeah,
there's a rule.
What's
so
the
you
scale?
can watch it.
That is a rule.
You see, all y'all attacked me months ago.
Okay, well, hey, I'm keeping it mean.
Y'all been agreeing.
6.5.
But Brando, we watched Kevin Samuels. You're not the only person who watched him.
No.
I didn't know. So I'm okay. I can't say 7. I'm gonna take the under. I'm gonna say 6.5.
I'm very upset with you guys. We're gonna talk about this.
What's your rating, Brando?
As far as what?
1 to 10.
Your rating.
As far as my overall, like, as a boyfriend or husband, or just looks.
A parent. What do you bring to the table? What is your rating?
Are we talking whole package or just like looks?
I believe he talks about whole package.
A whole package.
No, because he doesn't. On the ratings, he just be talking about looks.
Looks, Brando. What do you give yourself?
What are you talking about looks? I mean, I don't know. It depends on who you ask. No, this depends on who you ask. This depends on who you ask.
No, I'm asking you.
Well,
Hey, I'm an 8, baby.
I'm a good 9. I'm a good 9 because some things have happened to me. Some things have happened to me where I done got hurt. I done got injured. I done beat myself up a little bit. So I'm probably.
I bet you have, buddy.
You said looks wise, you're a 9.
In my opinion. That's about what
Hey, Brando, go ahead, hit him with the. Don't judge.
What I thought.
Don't judge me.
You said
you're not the person.
All right. What would you say? What would most women rate you looks wise?
Okay. If she's smart, at least 8.8 or.
Brando, 8.8.
Yeah.
All right.
What do you mean, Drew? What do you mean? You don't agree?
All right, Brandon. All right, let's look at it this way. Let's be real here. Who would you say is one of the most handsome men
in the world?
Yeah.
I mean, for black women, it'll probably be like something like
let's say Michael B. Jordan,
like Idris Elba, or
Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan's number 1.
Michael B. Jordan is my competition. I'm a walking motherfucking champion.
I'm just throwing some names out there. Idris Elba. It doesn't matter.
Horrible, please.
We're talking about looks. We're talking about looks. All right, let's just say Idris Elba.
I think I look better than Michael B. Jordan, in my opinion. In Brando's opinion, I look better than Michael B. Jordan. Let me hit the gym and get some abs, please. Oh, please.
But you don't have them, so
yeah, I do. I'm not. Yeah, I do.
I'm just saying.
Wait, give me a couple
whoever you want to say.
Listen, I've been drinking my tea. Drinking my tea.
Most of them say you don't have a beard, so they don't take off at least 3 points, dog.
That is true.
Brando, let's keep it real.
It's true.
Right.
And Brando, how tall are you? Brando, how tall are you?
I'm 5'10". I'm 5'10", no beard. That's true. So I'm all right, 8.5.
Brando, how tall are you?
5'10". 5'10", no beard.
Yeah, that's not a 9, Brando.
Most women like guys 6 feet or above.
No, most women like
6 feet.
It's
So they
taller than
wear
me.
the heels.
And
So they wear the heels.
I'm taller than every girl that I like. Period.
If she wears the heels, is she taller than you, or is she the same height?
I haven't met there's not a girl I like that's wore heels and been taller than me. No, it's never happened.
I mean, you're still.
All right, Brandon. Who would you say is a 10 as a man?
Listen, man, no way.
Bro, grow up.
Brando, you can be comfortable.
Grow up.
Brando, grow up.
I haven't thought about this, bro. I don't know.
Who's a handsome man?
Grown. I haven't thought about it. I don't know.
So you can't name a handsome man. You can't name a handsome man.
Have you ever
sex symbol? I know who the sex symbols are.
All right. Who's a sex symbol?
You got Tyrese.
Okay, this ain't no 1994, dog.
In the 90s? Fuck out of here.
Denzel Washington.
No. Yeah, Denzel. There's another one.
Denzel is 70 years old.
Yes, he's a sex symbol. Tyrese and Denzel, please. Oh,
Denzel is 70. Shut up.
Hey, did y'all see Tyrese this weekend? He was shaving his girl tutu on the internet.
Brandon, shut up, bro.
Y'all didn't see that.
Brando, I got a question for you, dog. Mm-hmm. Have you ever been out with your crew and has there ever been a dude in your crew who you know looks better than you? Who knows that when the chicks come, they gonna be magnified to this guy?
Yeah, that was Melvin from Brando's crew. That was
Melvin, please, Melvin. No, it's never Melvin. What?
Brando,
what are y'all talking about? Listen, man. You guys got Brando fucked up. No, that was never happening. Now, me and Melvin used to argue about this all the time. It's funny you bring this up because we had a lot of huge arguments about this. We really did.
Bro, I'm not letting you get away from this. I'm not letting you get away from this. No.
Why? Right. Get away from what? What do y'all want to say?
Tyrese and Denzel.
Listen, all right. Let's say okay. Can we agree like Trey Songz? Let's say that.
Tyrese and Denzel not sex symbols?
Not anymore, man.
They are. Tyrese was just shaving his girl coochie on the internet today. Did y'all not see it?
He's doing that. He's not relevant anymore, dog. He's doing that for attention.
Doesn't mean that a sex symbol.
That proves that he's not a sex symbol because he's doing that. He's a clown.
Symbol. So anyway, so is Halle Berry a sex symbol?
It's who?
Halle Berry.
I wouldn't say anymore. She's a sex symbol.
Picture? You seen the picture she took?
It's one bad pick, and this was y'all.
Listen, all right, can we agree? Trey Songz. Let's how about it? Can we agree?
What?
Trey Songz.
That you like Trey Songz?
No, can we agree that he's a sex symbol?
If you want to like Trey Songz, that's all you do.
Hey, Brandon's childish, bro.
No, Brando, we can't even have a real conversation.
I'm not attracted. Listen, I don't give a fuck about. I'm not attracted to Trey Songz.
I'm saying you just named Denzel, so you're attracted to Denzel, nigga. You like old niggas, huh? Oh, all right, I get it. You want somebody to take care of you. I get it, dog. Fine, that's fine. You and Denzel can go out, dog. Be my guest, all right? You take care of him. That's fine. This nigga named Denzel and Tyrese talking about me. Anyway.
But Brando, you're not being the
first. My mom loved Denzel. My mom liked Denzel. Does your mom?
How old is your mom?
Brando, our moms are in their 60s, bro.
Your mom loved Denzel. I bet she did.
What do you want me to say?
I'm talking about our age, man. What?
Oh, you talking about our age? Brando a sex symbol. I'm a sex symbol then, Drew.
All right, man. Listen.
Why don't y'all think I'm a sex symbol? I know it's hard to believe, but Brando's a sex symbol.
Who?
Listen, man, you don't know what goes on in the world, Drew. I'm not gonna.
Who are you a sex symbol to?
I'm a sex symbol.
What goes on in the world?
I got my own demographic.
Own demographic.
I do. I'm a sex symbol.
All right, man.
Believe it or not, I'm a sex symbol.
All right. So Brando, if you
what's your demographic?
What happened with Valerie?
Huh?
If you're a sex symbol, what happened with Valerie?
We're gonna show respect. We're not gonna keep bringing up her name on this podcast. We're not gonna keep doing that.
Brando, explain to me.
What happened then? I'm saying, if you're such a sex symbol, why don't you have women like Valerie or other women just flocking to you?
I don't know what I got.
I'm being real with you. If we gonna have a real conversation, let's have a real.
You don't know what I got. That's what
Brando, let's keep it a beat. You're not a sex symbol.
Yes, I am. To me, I am. And to other people,
okay, maybe to you, Brando, but to the rest of the world in the 757, you're not a sex symbol.
I don't know about that.
Brando, tell me what's your demographic.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
Explain your demographic.
You can't speak for the 757. Who you speak for the 75? You're not
you
the
said you have a
75.
demographic.
Say who Who died and made you God at a 7'5", Jorel?
Brando, you're not a sex symbol. Shut up.
Yo, Brando's the king of deflection. You said you had a demographic.
Bro.
What is your demographic?
I mean, I have a few demographics, to be quite honest.
Okay. All right, explain one of them.
Listen, man. I done told y'all guys this weeks ago, and this goes for everything aspect in my life. I can dine with the president, and I can share crumbs with the bums. I'm telling you guys, I mean this at every fiber of my heart. I swear to you. I'm telling you.
How about you?
What did y'all tell me earlier today? Y'all said, well, let me tell the truth.
How about that? What is your demographic?
I'm a mix between Justin Bieber. I can be a Justin Bieber and let's say Future Hendrix.
Did he say Dustin?
Justin Bieber, Future Hendrix. That's hard to explain.
Dustin Bieber. How about that? Right? That's you mix Dustin Bieber, dog.
Dustin Bieber, I like that. That's tough. Dustin Bieber. That's tough.
Dog, are you a narcissist, dog?
No, this is the thing. Y'all ask me a question, and y'all and then I answer it, and then Brando, y'all attack my answer, and then call me a narcissist. I don't go around.
All those ash. I don't know.
I'm saying we understand that you have.
Yeah, the fact that you asked that.
Brando, we understand that you have confidence in yourself that you're supposed to.
No, that hurts my feelings, Jarvis. Now I have feelings like the people on the Joe Budden podcast.
No. I was wrong for that because like people who are narcissists don't take accountability.
Exactly.
Okay. What about?
I take a lot of accountability, don't I, Jarvis?
Yeah,
I really do.
You do.
I do. Exactly. I'm not making this stuff up. Listen, I want you guys to believe me when I talk. The good, the bad, the ugly about me. I tell y'all the truth.
Yeah, the ugly.
So I'm telling you I'm a sex symbol. Guess what? Hey, let me ask you this. Is Bobby Brown a sex symbol?
Bobby Brown, yo, I'm about to throw this. I'm about to throw my iPad, yo.
Young Bobby Brown, you not a sex symbol? They told me I'm like a young Bobby Brown. I think that's a sex symbol.
Why do you keep
telling me? That's what they told me. That's what they told me.
Yeah, you're pissing me off. Yeah, you're pissing me off, dog.
Why you gonna be mad? Because sorry, I'm not Trey Songz, Sugar Trey for you, Drew. But I'm Brando Blanks. And Brando Blanks is a motherfucking sex symbol. I don't know what you want me to say, Drew.
So, Brando, my question to you, Brando, is this.
I'm a 9 in a sex symbol.
The average woman that you get, what are their ratings on average?
On average?
Yeah, on average.
I mean, like I said, it have to be I'm about to shoot myself in the foot with this one. To be completely honest, it's gonna have to be a 5. It's gonna have to be a 5 because I'm true to what I say. I do it all.
So you get
a 5? Meaning what? Elaborate.
No, I might be a 6.5 because I don't do like a 2. Maybe.
That's on average the type of woman that he's getting. He said like a 5.
No. I'll take that back. I'll read because I'm thinking average. I have to say 6.5.
Okay, so
but to be at 6.5, that's what you have to do a lot. 8, 9, 10, and sometimes you
Okay, so if you're a sex symbol, why aren't you attracting other sex symbols?
Who says I'm not? I didn't say I wasn't attracting them. I am attracting to other sex symbols.
I never said I
wasn't.
You said the average was a 6.5.
That's an average, Drew. Average is
he's getting a little bit of like
exactly, man.
Okay, but if you're a sex symbol, why would you get a 4 or a 5?
Because this is the type of guy I am. I'm wild. That's what I do. What you want from me?
All right, man.
I live crazy. I do shit. But guess where it gets me? I get a lot of good shit. I get a lot of bad shit. I get a lot of great shit, but I have a lot of experiences. I get a lot of stories. I do things that I never thought I would do. I get myself in rooms I never thought I would be in, talking to people I never thought I would. That's all types of things. This is what happens to me. But guess what? It comes with a dark side. It does.
It comes with a dark side. What's the dark side?
But I experience everything. I experience everything.
What's the dark side, dog?
I'm not gonna tell y'all all of that because y'all already judging me enough now. And if I start telling more and more, my reputation is gonna get worse. But I'm a good guy. Don't make this about me. Drew, don't call me a narcissist. No, you asked me that, but don't listen to this. I'm not a narcissist.
I apologize, dude.
I know, but I'm going to clear the air about that because I'm not. I'm a very humble person. I really, really am. I was just answering your questions, Drew. And don't get mad at me because I think I'm a 9. I think I'm a 9. Look at me. I think so. It's not that far fetched. Is it crazy?
You gonna do a power poll, dog? You gonna do a power poll?
Nah. They're trying to humble the Brando tonight. They're trying to humble me. They're trying to humble
if you're a sex symbol, those numbers will prove it. Like, yo, Brett, the ladies think that.
You ain't got nothing to worry about. You a
do a
sex
poll,
symbol,
dog.
brother. We all wish we would look as good as you, I guess, man. You're a sex
see,
symbol of the pod.
see, this is Drew. Drew, I know what Drew's trying to do. He's been a bad guy for a few episodes. Humble was me. Oh, woe is me. Get the fuck out of here, Drew.
I just want to know the fans don't agree with you.
Hey, Drew.
They don't believe it.
Hey, Drew, do you know what this reminds me of? You know the narcissist, now I think about it. Drew had us. Well, here's another thing Drew did when we were kids. Another story about Drew that you guys don't know about it. Let me say something else about
It'll be a weekly segment, dog.
He had us all. Me, Drew. I'm not gonna say the other friends because they're not on the pod, but it was 2 other guys, maybe 3 other guys.
Jorel.
And it was Drew's idea for us to walk around the mall and ask random ladies who looks the best between the 5 of us. And Drew had us walk around and asking all the girls, every girl we saw that. This is the type of time Drew was on. So then he was to grow up and say, call me a narcissist. And like,
who won, dog? Who won?
I was about to say, what was the result?
I'm gonna say something. It was out of the 5 of us, I say about 4 of us neck and neck a lot of the times. It really was. It was about preference, to be completely honest. And Drew was a part of the 4. A lot of the girls even like Drew. They really did. Because they did. This was a different Drew back then. Y'all don't know, but he was a bad guy. And this is what I hate. He gets around you two.
So what? How is that being? Again? I don't remember the story, but how is
you
that?
Don't know? Yeah, of course we don't. Of course
how
you
is
don't.
It being? How is
He
that
changed
being?
his rap dog when he got around me and Jorel.
No, Brando, I've known Drew though since freshman year of college.
Okay, that was the beginning of the transition. That was about the beginning of it.
No, when I met Drew, dog, I ain't gonna lie. When I met
He got away from bad news. You know what I'm saying? He got away from the 757. You know, he got that influence out of him. They got up. Yes,
when I met Drew, like he was like just like I wouldn't say timid, but like real low key. I guess he was around us for the first time.
He was low key.
But he sat back. We was joking. He didn't like to get joked on.
No, even back then he didn't. Drew was very vicey. But yeah, I heard him tell.
But then within a year, dog, he stuck his jokes up. Dog, I came back. And I was like, man, this dude.
He got more comfortable around you. That's all that was. He didn't stuff his jokes up. He just got more comfortable. He always had those jokes. That's all. He got more comfortable. He's a horrible guy. I think he's so. That's what I'm saying. Drew, I got so many stories of the bad things Drew's done. So many. It's not just he was mean to girls. He was mean to me. He was mean to family. One time Drew came in my house. He said, "Fuck your aunt. I don't care if she's sleep. Fuck her. Don't stop cussing. Don't cuss in my house. Fuck, who are you?" Drew's exact words. Drew, am I lying? Tell the truth, Drew. Tell the people the truth. Fuck you. Fuck your house. I don't give a fuck. What you gonna do about it? His exact words. You don't want to talk about more. And me and Drew had to get a little squabble after that. This is how the time Drew was on. This is how the time Drew was on.
Drew, is
so
that
you basically calling me Charlie
Drew,
Murphy, dog.
Is that true?
I don't know, man.
Oh, yeah. It's true.
Bro, y'all know I have a horrible memory, bro. I can't remember none of this stuff. So
hey, he knows he's capable of it. He knows he's capable.
Time out.
I don't know, man.
I got
my sick aunt. We just being me being a good guy I am. That's trying to make me the narcissist on the 5. But I had a sick aunt at the home that I was helping take care of. I said, "Hey, Drew, chill with the cussing and you're a little rowdy right now. Chill with the cussing, chill with the yelling. Fuck you, fuck what you say. Nobody respects you." This is like words. And then they want to get over here and talk about what Joe said. This is your business. This guy got some nerve. You heard what he said to me? This is exact words. I am verbatim. I swear to God.
Hey, yo,
Drew, you're lying.
I mean, I might have said it.
So time out, dog. This man called your girl the B word. He said he had no respect for you. F your aunt. Why are you still friends with this guy, dog?
Because as I told y'all before to start the podcast, I'm not sensitive. Because once he was my friend, He's my friend. And that everything I say is true. That's what I be trying to tell y'all.
Hey, Brando,
And that's why I said Maul and them is weak and they sensitive. I stick by Drew through all of these things he's done to me. After he disrespected me, my girl.
Brando, do you have witnesses for this? For these
Yes!
stories?
Yes, I'm plenty. Yes.
Call
There's
someone,
witnesses.
dog. Call
I
someone,
have
dog,
multiple. I have multiple. I don't need to call him. I'll call him next
Drew
episode.
said.
What time is it?
Drew, Drew.
Just know this. Just
It
know
has
this.
to be true, dog, because if
Drew hasn't denied it, man. He
he
knows
would
it's
deny it. If he
true.
knew it wasn't true in his heart, like, nah, that's not right.
I
Yeah,
don't.
exactly.
I can neither confirm nor deny. I don't know.
It's my point. So you know what type of time he was on. He know that he was on that type of time, right? Because
Well, Brando, you probably pissed me off that day. I don't know, man.
No, I did. No, Drew, you were just like, you was, man. That's how you were. That's who you was. You got to fight with people's dads. Yeah.
Brando, but you got to admit you do get under people's skin.
No, you get under people's skin. Oh, let me tell you what else Drew did. Let me tell you what. We was on a ski trip. Drew, I can go all day. We was on a ski trip. Exactly.
Okay, I do remember.
Oh, yeah, exactly. It's Drew. Drew's the common denominator.
Why don't a ski trip, dog?
Listen, just know that Drew has been in a physical altercation with at least 85% of his friends. And I've been in a physical altercation with about 20% of my friends, and Drew's included in that 20%. Drew is the common denominator. This is what it is. He grew up to be a nice guy, and I get that. I get it. Y'all don't know the Drew that I know.
You and Drew got into it with the fisticuffs?
Oh yeah, multiple times.
Drew got into it with everybody.
Who won, dog?
Not just me. I'm just one little chalk.
Y'all like punching or y'all just like wrestling?
No, just like wrestle.
Man, Drew, man.
Listen, I used to have a temper.
No,
okay?
See, Drew's wording it wrong. I used to have a temper. Like, no, Drew, you were the cause of other people's temper. You're lying, Drew. I remember.
I'm not lying.
You can cap
it.
You can cap it till it happened. Jorel won't dare. Jarvis won't dare. I was there.
I'm admitting I was the aggressor. I've always been a shit talker my whole life. So yeah,
you're the narcissist. So you're the narcissist. You're the bad guy. You're the shit talker. This is what I'm saying. But y'all want to put that on me. This is my point. This is my point. Oh, this is a great episode.
That's a good note to end the pod. We're gonna do it. We'll go to what you've been on.
Hey, before we go, one last thing. I'm not gonna do it today because I'm gonna listen to what you guys said. I didn't touch on anything that I had. So we got a lot to discuss in the next few weeks. So you guys stay tuned. I have a lot to discuss. I cannot wait. Drew, man, I'm so glad this happened today. I'm so glad. Speaking of which, I'm gonna go first. Song of the week, Clear the Air. Perfect. This is like poetic justice. All this was my song of the week, Clear the Air by Moneybagg Yo. Clear the Air. And one more thing, Drew, another thing, more poetic justice. We're doing a lot of method shit. I put Drew on the 3-6 Mafia this past weekend. He didn't know much about
Oh my God. All right, here comes the lies. Here comes the lies.
I put him on the chicken head.
Oh my God. Brando is such a liar, dog. I can't swear.
Yes, Drew is lying. Drew is terrible, man.
Brando, you're a liar, dog.
We didn't do that.
We didn't do that.
I had heard all of this. You weren't playing anything new. What do you mean?
Yeah, playing classics. I know. History.
Okay. I already know about these songs. What do you mean put me on?
Brando, are you a hip hop technician?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Jarvis, get the fuck out of here. Jarvis didn't even know Shock G produced So Many Tears. And Jarvis walks around like, Nas, Brando don't know nothing. Get out of here, Jarvis. You guys, listen. You guys don't listen to rap. You guys don't love rap the way that I do. And I know that.
Brando.
You don't love rap the way that
I do. Brando, you did not know Shock G produced that.
Yes, I did, Jarvis.
No,
Tupac was my first favorite rapper. Yes, I did. Jarvis, I knew.
Jarvis.
I don't think you did. As far as me, Ramadan, today is day 17. Tomorrow will be day 18. 12 more days left. Honestly, when it comes to fasting during Ramadan, once you get to like day 15, your body just pretty much adjusts to what's going on. But it's the lack of sleep. So a lot of times mind over matter. We waking up like around 4:30 in the morning to get started. So I've been fasting, praying with my wife, visiting her family. I went to Dallas last weekend. The weekend before that, visiting her family, hanging out, with her tribe and stuff like that. Cool people. This weekend we're going back. So it's been my first Ramadan being married. A lot of praying together, a lot of things going on in my life right now. So it's much needed. So as far as that, the TV shows I've been on, Married at First Sight, we're still on that. There's one more episode to go. Classic show, love it. And then there's a show called Rami on Hulu. So it's basically like a Muslim version of like ATL, Lil Dicky, like those shows like that. There's like random stuff be happening. Hilarious. My song of the week is So Many Tears, Tupac, produced by Shock G.
I'm glad you know, Jarvis.
I guess
it's a good song. I know it's a great song. But Jarvis, to tell you something, I understand why you think that now. Because I'm not gonna lie to you. I was shocked when I first found out too.
When did you first find out?
It was it wasn't that long. I'm gonna be honest, about maybe 5-6 years ago. I didn't know that from the get-go. Because you look at Shock G, you look at him as like a party type
of funk.
Yeah, I know it's. I get it. I understand. I understand why you didn't know. I know shit sometimes more than you. That's all that was. But it makes sense why you didn't know that. Don't get me wrong. Man, a great song though. Either way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So for me, I've been listening to Moneybagg Yo's project. I like that joint. It's tough.
But it's tough.
Yeah, I like Memphis rappers, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Memphis, man.
Put you on this weekend. Everything. This pie has been poetic fucking justice. We got in this poetic justice because everything he's coming full circle is amazing. It really is.
And then obviously the draft is going on right now, so I guess I'll catch who Washington selected in a little bit. And then as far as shows, man, I took it back, man. I'm missing the college days, man. So I'm watching College Hill on Hulu, man.
Classic.
Just looking back at that, man. So
are you watching the Virgin Island ones?
That bloody fight?
Huh?
That bloody fight.
Yeah, the Virgin Islands.
That's it.
Chicky.
Yeah.
What's her name?
The dude is Chicky, right?
I'm talking about the girl fight.
We're talking about Vanessa and Crystal.
Yeah.
Crystal would have had to you.
Did she?
Yeah.
I think somebody did. I think that might be true.
Yeah, she wouldn't have had to.
I didn't know that. But yeah, just been watching that for nostalgia. But as far as my song of the week, it's gonna be, man, I'm starting to become a huge fan of her. Like I really like listening to her, like the R&B artist. So her and featuring Chris Brown come through. That track is tough, so check that out.
Oh yeah,
that's a tough piece.
So yeah, for me, still going through the Marvel movies. Next up is the Winter Soldier. So can't wait. One of my favorites. Can't wait to watch it.
I'm sorry, Drew. I finished the Falcon and the Winter Soldier last week, I believe. Last Friday.
Oh yeah, how'd you like it?
It's good. I liked it.
I was surprised Disney took that route. Didn't think they would touch on that stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely surprising. But yeah, kind of the same. Yeah, Falcon and the Winter Soldier that ended. So just been going through the Marvel movies. One thing that I did come across today. One of my favorite shows of all time, Dexter, is coming back in the fall.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. How are they? Well,
That's his laboratory?
No. Dexter, the detective who kills.
Because that's a laboratory.
No,
man. No.
Drew, I watched like up to like season five or six. But that shit. How you just
Drew, you didn't peep what you just did?
What?
You said no.
No, it was like episode, I guess season 5 or 6. I don't know how you just could continue to watch it, bro.
No, it's one of, I think it's a top 10 show of all time.
It's super repetitive though.
It got whack after like Jorel said after a couple of seasons. It was like, okay,
you're crazy. I don't know what y'all thinking, dog. It's a top 10 show of all time to me.
Dexter?
Yes,
it is a pretty good show. Well, the first 2 seasons are pretty good, bro.
No, it's good all the way up into the series finale, all the way up to me. But yeah, it's coming back in the fall. Can't wait. Like I said, one of my favorite shows. So excited for that. Moneybagg Yo's. Nope. No, don't even try. But no, Moneybagg Yo's project. Been listening to that, of course. King of Memphis. That joint is tough, but for me, my track, Favi, back with another one. Movie, Favi, Unruly. Another hit.
Hey, y'all need to check out that
Salami.
$1 million worth of game interview with Young Dolph.
Why is everything about Memphis today? That's what I'm trying to tell you.
That's the real king of Memphis.
Oh, speaking of which, one more thing. Speaking of Memphis, this is a poetic justice, guys. I got to do it. Moneybagg Yo got attacked this weekend. Did y'all see it? Because his kids were at the museum and they had on Team Jordan.
I saw that.
And people attacked this man and to the bitter end because his kids had on Team Jordan.
Hey, I will say this. He brought that on himself. You can't be talking about.
You can't be the king of Memphis, dog, if your kids are wearing Team Jordan.
No,
dog.
but
those are kids. Those are kids. My little daughter wears Crocs. Are y'all gonna clown me?
Crocs are different. My kids wear Crocs too.
Brando, you can't be talking about getting your girl Birkins, buying her cars, and then your kid. You can't. It doesn't.
That's a kid. I didn't say I bought my kid Birkin. I said I bought my girl Birkin.
But it doesn't correlate. And then you're getting your kids Team Jordan. It doesn't correlate.
Those are still Jordans. See, this is a problem with society. Y'all guys, that is amazing.
Right, show me your Team Jordans.
That's my personal preference.
Oh, here we go.
But I'm not.
By the way,
I'm serious. I'm not going to sit there and act like somebody's less of a person or a bad father because he didn't get his.
No one's saying he's a bad. I'm not saying he's a bad father.
But that's what people are saying. That's my point.
He's not a bad father. It's just a bad. To me, it just looks bad. Like
dude.
The last thing I want to tell y'all is that I saw Dr. Umar's interview on the Breakfast Club. It's very interesting.
I do want to watch that.
Pretty good.
He gets it. You know what topic that he stirs up a lot? The interracial dating. When he brings that up, things go up about that. And I understand. I understand a lot of sides when it comes to that, but I have an opinion on that. This is my opinion. I get what he's saying. I really do about keeping things in the Black community, but when it comes to the matter of the heart, you just can't control that sometimes. You gotta, as an individual, you gotta go where the heart wants you to go.
On that note,
on that note, this where my heart wants to go, Jorel. You wanted it. That's where I want to go for. That's where mine wants to go, Jorel. For you, but I do like her. I do like that girl. She's a great girl. I love her.
What girl?
Valerie, man. Yeah, I got it out of you, man.
I didn't even say anything about Valerie.
I know I brought her up.
Oh, okay.
I did.
All right. Well, the at work.
I was saying this one I want my heart to go.
Okay. I'm tracking.
If you're in love with Valerie and you're at work and you're off work, we appreciate it. All right.
When that podcast dropping, dog, that off work pod.